There you go.
Welcome in, everybody, to the CBC Down and Back podcast, the Clarksville recap edition. You guys will see there's a little bit of disco effects going on here tonight. You just wait for it. It'll surprise you just as much as it surprises us.
Hey, man, the electrical in this old building isn't so hot, is it?
Yeah, we've got the winter circle to cover. We've got the Clarksville picks to cover, where Derek, I believe, smacked you pretty good.
I gave him his pick,
Pretty
dude.
good.
I gave him his
Pretty
pick.
good.
I just didn't want him to have to there it is.
We
right
will
there.
highlight. It's not really noticeable on the podcast side
We
of things.
turned like gray and then back to normal.
Yeah. We will recap the Clarksville Major, highlighting, of course, the youngest ever singles major champion. We will also highlight the first ever 3-time back to back
Jesus, here we
Clarksville
go.
pre-party champion.
No,
But before then, what is going on, everybody? We appreciate y'all tuning in. Everybody we saw at the Clarksville Major, it was a blast. We're also going to get into the voting on the venue, the comments, the pros, the cons, and
I want to talk
the
about
good,
the
bad,
venue.
the ugly.
I've got a lot of stories about that venue. Pissed me off.
I've
tell you
got
that.
great things to say about it.
Dude, you're such a douche.
I'm here to
All
argue
right.
with Bill. But yeah, let's get into the winner circle. We got, I think, about, I don't know, a couple dozen, maybe a dozen and some change.
We'll
on the
go
winner
through them
circle.
quick or slow.
Doesn't matter. We got Mr. Paul Malia here. First in tier 2 with the Surges. This is in the UK.
In the UK?
UK's going hard, man.
UK loves CBC. We love the UK.
Every week, there's more people from the UK winning with CBC bags.
Yeah.
And the major's coming out there in May. So hopefully most of these people show up to the major in Europe. I don't know
I
how
would love
close the Europe major is to UK. I mean, it's
Yeah.
like us thinking like Texas is close because it's in America, or like, Washington State or something like that, and it's not close at all,
Yeah, but it's there somewhere. So they got to travel to it. You know
yeah,
what I
it's
mean?
the only one they get,
Yeah.
So,
Well, congratulations, Paul. Freaking awesome, dude. Love seeing you take first place. Next. Who do we got?
that's Nick Pettit right there.
Nick Petite.
No, it's Pettit.
It's Petite. He's petite. He's a petite Englishman.
Is he petite?
Is he an
Or
Englishman?
are you insulting him?
I'm just joking with him. Nick Pettit. Let's
He's-
go. First
He's
place.
pissed.
Phoenix is tier 1.
Custom Phoenixes, yeah. And I'm glad that I think that people holding up bags for podium pictures is somewhat new to the UK realm, but
Yeah.
they're getting better at it every week.
Yeah, they are getting good at it, and I
Yeah.
like it. I like it. Congrats, big dog.
Next
Glad
to
you
getting
took
some
the
money
picture.
in your guys' hands, one of these days.
Is this event a bring your own TP?
That could be prize money.
Could be in here.
No, it is the prize.
It is the prize. I like it. All right, congrats, big dog. What do we got here?
Rob Tustin. And Rob texted me. And he's like, hey, I got ghost at this blind draw. If I don't win, it's the bag's fault. He's got the new CBC Polaris. I think the Slims, maybe the regulars. I don't know. And I go, well, what if you win? And he said, then you give me the bags for free. And for some reason, that just wasn't making a lot of sense.
That
to
does
me,
not make sense to me either. It's a win-win for him. What the heck?
But I am glad he won. Bags playing good. Rob's throwing good. Rob, I mean, he's in the hoodie. He's got the bags. Clean head.
Yeah.
I mean, he looks good.
Looking good.
Looking
Need to
good,
put a little
throwing good.
shine on that head, though.
No,
dude.
it's got some shine. This guy's trying to hit him in the head.
Yeah.
Mick is there. Mick, looks like Rob got you.
It's all right. Make you throw the Polaris. You might be holding up a number 1 there, brother.
Yeah. I'd
Just
like
saying.
to see Mick with some Magnums if I was going to choose a bag.
Yeah, some sloppy ones. Congrats, fellas. Congrats.
Lundy and Joe Collins.
I like that these two travel around and play together.
Polaris S getting it done. They got hats on. They got shirts on. They got bags. They got money. I mean, this is real close to a 10 out of 10 podium shot.
It is. I don't know what the TV's on in the background and what that's
That
all
lady,
about.
yeah, that's something from a nursing home, maybe.
It is weird. It kind of takes the focus off what it's supposed to be. You know what I mean?
If you're
But
into that
that's
kind
cool.
of thing, I didn't even notice it. So that's a you problem, I think, Bill.
Guys, looking good. Congrats.
Think Mr. Anthony Mays getting the last man standing done in one of my favorite sets of Ronins, the Shodo.
Yeah, we just got an order for
I did.
Shoto
Yeah,
today.
too. Got it in, got him out. Bada bing, bada boom.
Yep.
That's how it goes. But Anthony Mays getting it done. Anthony Mays Jr., right?
Yeah, Junior.
Yeah.
Yeah, congrats, big
Little
dog.
JR action.
Can't wait to see you again. Hopefully, Game of Thrones, brother.
Game of Thrones.
Hopefully.
Yeah.
Gibby and Randall. What do we got here? Envy Pops. Very nice. They
Yeah.
took second place.
Yeah, Gibby getting it done with old Randall Gillenwater.
Look at that. He's doctoring up his photos, too. Looking good there, Gibby.
That helps us out a lot, Gibby, so we really appreciate that.
Yeah, thanks, man.
And it
And
helps give credit to the
congratulations, brother.
players, you know? You don't know them. Maybe somebody find their soulmate on here. You know, some lady named Beth comes across this and goes, Randall, pretty good looking guy. Let me check him out.
Maybe Randall. I think he's got a ring, though.
Well,
So, you know.
don't get yourself in trouble, Beth.
Hey, let's go.
I really love this picture. This is up there with my top 5 favorite pictures we've ever taken as like a group with a team member.
Yeah.
This was an amazing weekend. We're going to get into it, but Drew won both juniors premier in a loaded field. Sometimes people think he just won juniors. I mean, we're talking Isaac Hurt, Amari Scott, Noah Dennis, Bryce Jefferson, Skylar Foster. I mean, it was loaded from top to bottom. Juniors premier. Didn't lose match. Noah lost the first match of the championship to Noah, and then won the second one.
Yeah, and then won the second one.
Pretty sure that's how that went. But Drew, on another level, man. We could tell stories about that. We could have a whole episode about Drew and Minnesota and how we picked him up. And I told it on stream like 4 times. And what he's become as a player, what he means to this team, what his family means to this team. But really just incredible what he did this weekend and well earned.
Yeah, congrats, big dog. Taking singles first place and juniors premier first place. Can't wait for King of Cornhole, dude. I know you don't believe in yourself, but I believe in you, Drew. King of Cornhole, let's go, baby. If you throw like that, King of Cornhole, mark my words.
Legit, that'd be so crazy. So crazy. Terry Crum, the cowboy himself, and Mr. Derek.
Derek Cannon. I thought we had these in here last week, but this is a new one. They must have teamed up again, or is that a 1 and a 2? Oh yeah, no. This was last week. Cowboy, maybe not. I don't know, because Cowboy holds up like this is his number 1, and Derek and I were kind of making fun of it a little bit.
Oh, okay. My bad then.
What up, Braden? How you doing, man? What up, Gray Bill? Randy? How you guys doing?
You need some players? DJ? Randy, hit us up, man.
Yeah, okay. Back to back. Clarksville pre-party champion.
It is rigged, folks. I mean, it's obvious. It has to be rigged. Honestly, though, if I was to choose it for myself, I wouldn't win this tournament again. Because now I have, coming into this one, I was dreading going to this blind draw, just knowing that I was going to lose it. I knew it. In my head, I was like, there's no way you draw good again.
Chris Hahn and you win it.
Yeah, I was like, there's no way you draw good again. Like, it's going to have to end at some point. You know what I mean? 3 years in a row is a little too much. Like, you're run out of luck. And then I draw Chris Hahn, and I'm like, you know what? You're telling me there's a chance.
There was a chance.
So you're telling me there's a chance.
You went through the whole thing undefeated.
Yeah, Chris carried me for many, many games, and then I carried him for a couple games, and then we kind of were just on the same level, feeling pretty dang good.
Yeah.
And but I started out rough, but neither one of us. Fun fact on these stats here: if people thought I got carried, I'd like to combat that just real quick, Bill. I didn't have a single match where I had a negative DPR, and neither did Chris.
Let's talk about one of your matches real quick. Let me shut off this light. I'm tired of it.
Okay. Which match do you want to talk about?
Let's talk about the match, you versus Shannon.
Shannon Shimwell.
Yeah.
Shannon Shimwell, an absolute stud.
Yeah.
Everybody knows, right? Throws 9s and 10s almost all the time.
Yeah. Let's talk about your PPR first. 5.75, correct?
Bingo.
Over the entire game.
Bingo.
Let's talk about Shannon's PPR.
5 flat, baby.
5 flat. Now, was it a dirty board?
Yeah, there were some airmails, yes. And we were on the court 6, so you know those are the slowest boards.
Yes.
The oldest
very
one.
Slow, very
slow. So but really no excuse for a 5 and a 5.75 from players of me and Shannon's caliber. But that's just what happened.
We'll just leave it at that. Dylan won every time on his side, did not get carried, even throwing a 5.75.
That's true. Yeah, it was crazy. I finished,
the first 3 games ended, and Dylan's PPR was like a 6.2.
And I had a positive DPR.
Yeah, crazy. But
and I'm not playing scrubs, dude. That's the thing. I played Shannon. I played Leslie Fox. I don't remember the third game. Maybe Samaya Watts. Like, Samaya Watts threw like a 6-something against me. It's like, you're good, lady. You throw 9+ all the time. What are you doing right now?
Who knows, man? Who knows? Same with Shannon.
Yeah.
All right. We're off that. Who?
Brianna Powers, right? No. That's Brianna. Yeah.
Is it Brianna Powers? Yeah, it is.
Yeah.
It is.
Those are
There's
custom
Hunter
bags right
Powers
there.
in the background. Let's go. Take it down. I assume it's regionals women's.
Yeah.
Awesome.
I
Congrats.
saw them this weekend, but didn't get to like have any. It's so tough
I saw
to have
Miss.
conversations with
It is.
everybody.
I saw Mr. Powers. Was overly excited seeing him because I hadn't seen him in a while.
Mhm.
You know what I mean? So it's great seeing him. He's a great person. Love to have him on the team.
Yeah, they're a
anyway.
great family.
Congrats. That's awesome. Awesome.
Hoppy and Drew,
Taking
they took
second place.
second place at the pre-party. This is a good team.
Yeah.
And even against Drew, folks, maybe a singles major champion. I did have a positive DPR. I threw against a singles champ.
Braden, I might have another one laying around, brother. We'll have to go look for you.
We can make one of those.
One of these
easy.
ones got a swing oil on the back.
You don't need all the swing oil on the back, right?
The old swing oil. It's clean. It is
A
clean.
lot
All
of
right.
us threw trash that night. Yeah,
That's
me
it.
too, Shannon.
Let's get in these comments here.
Just a
real
couple
quick.
in the comments, yeah.
Make sure we get Shannon. There she is. Taking
Tier
down
3
tier
singles.
3.
This is impressive. I'm not kidding. If you go into a tier
All
3
of the
singles
tiers
bracket,
were crazy.
go look at them.
Yeah.
They are. This is not an easy thing to win. People
None
are
of the
like,
tiers
well,
were easy.
you just won tiers. It's like, no. You won tiers. Like, you put in some effort.
Dawson and Trox were in freaking
Tier 2
tiers.
doubles.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, there was a lot of people in tiers. So, congratulations, Shannon. That's what I'm freaking talking about. I've never won a piece of wood from the ACO, so it's nice to see that somebody does, man. Who else we got? Ian Stokel taking down first place. Don't know what tournament this is. Little Brammy sign in the background. Little free chicken for Mr. Brammy himself getting on the stream. But let's look at what tournament was this? Is this singles?
Just
Just
the
a
regional singles, yeah.
All right.
Yeah, Ian's starting a new little club league situation over there that we're gonna get.
Some bags.
We're gonna
out
get
to
some
us.
bags out too. Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm just trying to round up a number from him. A cool little thing he's gonna do over there. But Ian, awesome guy as well. Happy to have him on the team.
That's it. That be it for that. Let's move on to our picks and see how the major was. How about that?
Let's do it.
I really want to fix this before I do that.
Oh, okay. Well, I gotta explain the point chart anyways. I
Wait,
can do it slowly.
F11.
Oh man, folks,
F11.
Bill just.
Oh no.
Oh man.
Control Z.
Yeah. There you go.
F12. Nope.
Okay.
Not gonna work. I don't know, folks.
Bill
I
broke it
messed it
or
up.
Derek broke it. We don't know.
I wanted to get you on that one.
All right, folks, here we are, CBC Family Picks. This is the point chart. Last week, I don't think it was explained to you very thoroughly or very quickly, but that is okay. Luckily, you did okay. You did okay. I think I rated it in the chat. But how this works, folks, is for the upcoming majors, we make picks against each other or against a guest. We get points for for where our players place in that division in their bracket. The points breakdown is as such. First place, 10 points, second place, 7 points, third place, 8 points, fourth place, 7 points, fifth place, 5 points, 7 points, 3 points, last place, 1 point. After that, you don't get any points. Got to take a top 10 in CBC if you want to get anything. Let's go.
I tried, dude. I tried.
Now, this looks like Dookie, Bill.
Yeah, let me do a little bit of this, a little bit of that, and
You guys are seeing
then
our
a
XL.
little bit of that, baby.
You guys are seeing our XL codes.
Yeah, no, they can't see the codes. That's okay. That's in the background. Anyway, these are our picks here. First, women's. I picked Kelsey Turner. I believe
won.
she took it down. I
Go
will
ahead,
take
plug it in.
first place points for that. Derek took Kim Jackson. I believe
took
she got
fifth.
a fifth.
Fifth. Yep.
I took Mick for seniors. Mick, what the heck?
I'm telling you, if you pick Mick, it's not. He
I
doesn't-
talked to him after that.
Fifth place.
I'm like, Mick, what place did you take? And he's like, fifth. I'm like, that's not good enough, dude.
It's not. You told him that.
Double D took first. Drew
Yeah.
took
What?
first.
Yeah, that was awesome.
Amari, I don't think
I think fourth or fifth. Fifth.
fifth. Yeah. Yep. I didn't do good on picks this time.
All right, I'm
Kennedy
just
and
missing
Seabass?
Sammy and your passion picks. Frank, you could just give him whatever you want to give him. He didn't make the main bracket.
We'll give him a 44th. How about that?
Okay.
Rich Jones? What did Rich Jones get?
Yeah, Rich Jones and Sammy are going to be your determining factors here. Neither one of them in the top 9 in this bracket. Bracket A, go to bracket B.
I did not do good, folks. It is not good.
Bracket
Yeah, and
B.
Gavin screwed me, dude. 65th place,
Nope.
0 points. That's a world freaking doubles champions, man.
Neither
I
one
thought
of them
you guys,
top 10, Bill.
I thought you guys were gonna run it back.
No top 10s there. How many points did Derek get? 5, 10, 20, 30, 40, and 45. Respectable.
Yeah, not bad. I did his
Respectable.
picks though. I got a good
You got 30 points.
I got a good 30.
I've done worse.
Are we doing another one today?
Yeah, we're supposed to do Tulsa.
Let me delete some of these that I just pulled out.
Yeah, Bill is it's getting rough out here, folks.
Shit. Hold on, folks. I messed something up. This is our analytics in the background. I gotta delete that stuff. Let's do copy Clarksville. Okay. We'll make this Tulsa, correct?
Yep.
And let's delete these people.
Okay.
You pulling up the names for Tulsa?
Yep, I've got it.
Who is going to Tulsa? Anybody in the chat going to Tulsa?
Yeah, who's going to Tulsa? We're not going.
No, I can't make it. There's no possible way. It's like 9.5-hour drive for us or something like that.
Yeah, we did it for Worlds. It was rough.
It was rough. Like, it was fun, though. I really did like Tulsa. I like the area, especially the hotel right across the street. You can walk anywhere you want to go. Although there was a lot of homeless around there. Felt unsafe once in a while.
Yeah, I ran there, and it was unsafe.
Yeah. There was a couple bad things. Slim Reapers. I just want to say you guys are off my radar right now, man. Where's the freaking finishes, bro? Come on. You guys need to get there.
I did beat both of them.
You're one of the best dang teams in the world.
I beat both of them in the pre-party blind draw.
And you're better than 33rd. That's all I'm saying. Yes, Kellen Pritchard is going. Gobin's going. Let's go.
Okay.
Freaking awesome.
All right, women's, Bill?
Yeah. You got women's or me?
It doesn't matter.
Why don't you take it first?
All right. I'm going to take Kim Jackson.
Kim? Okay.
You've got a choice. You've got all the K ladies.
Yeah, I want to look over here.
See, Samaya Watson's in there. What is her PPR? 8.56. Respectable.
She's solid. I mean, she is solid. We got to see her on stream. That was the first time I've ever seen Samaya Watts. I didn't know I could not have pointed her out in a room. Now I know who she is. She throws very, very well. Kind of an unorthodox throw, too. The bat comes out a little wonky, but, I mean, it goes exactly where she wants it to go, which
What's
is...
What's up, Poppy? Somebody report
cool.
this scammer that's in the chat.
You know who I'm going to take for this?
Go ahead.
Kendall Cox.
I like it. I like the Kennedy pick, too. Lisa Hill. Stacy Van Gilder threw really good this last weekend, so she's always questionable. Jordan and Jamie, Juana Karash. I mean, this is pretty loaded.
Mm-hmm.
It is pretty loaded.
Yeah, a lot of women there. Let me see the seniors, if you don't mind.
Yep, let me just find it. Here it is, 16 seniors.
Is Mick Hoaxang going?
No.
Good, because I'm not going to pick him anyway. Woo!
That's some hate. I'm picking Art Brown.
I'm picking Gary Bearpaw.
Yeah, Bearpaw's a good pick. I was trying to throw you off a little bit.
Dude, it's nice to see Bearpaw showing up to some of these, especially in Oklahoma. I mean, he's got to show up, right? This thing's like 20 minutes from his house, right?
I don't know how far it is, but I'm going to take, give me Art Brown.
I got you. Yeah, you're in there, brother.
No, I was thinking about Carl Morgan. He's one of the only people that's beat Gary Bearpaw in seniors.
Carl, yeah, what was that? That was Owensboro?
No, Tupelo.
Got you, yeah.
All right, juniors. Hey, Kellen, are you going to make it for juniors? Because you're not in the roll call. If Kellen's going to make it, I got Kellen.
Kellen?
If not, I got Coyote.
Hoppy, what up, big dog? My partner and I beat the Slim Reapers in Clarksville. Yeah,
that
okay,
way,
go. Maybe they had an off day. Maybe it was an off day.
Oh, well,
but
that's kind of discrediting Gobin.
If Gobin's saying it in the chat, he knows that they're wizards on the board. That they're wizards. I'm not mad at the Slim Reapers. I'm just disappointed.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Just disappointed.
Yeah.
I love that team, but I can't pick them for a little while now. I got to see him do something.
Okay, Callan's not going to make it. So I got Coyote.
Coyote.
Bingo. You got Braxton Francis.
Braxton.
It's the only other one. T-O-N.
X-T-O-N.
That's correct.
Okay, gotcha. Co-ed.
There you go.
Yeah, this major doesn't look massive, but I mean, there's some people, and not massive for juniors. Everything else looks okay.
Yeah.
Deb Smith and Gary Bearpaw are playing together.
This looks like demons.
Yeah,
I like Deb Smith with some Phoenixes.
I like Deb Smith playing with Bearpaw for this. That's awesome. Brandon Lacewell, Lisa Hill in there.
Oh, that's good.
I love that team. Although I'm not going to pick them. I'm going to leave that one up for you. Hunter McCullough, Kennedy Meineke.
Solid team.
Super solid in there. Let's look. Jordan Kirk, Chris Day, Kendall Cox, Stuart Graham. Stuart Graham looks like demon.
Stuart Graham's solid, though.
Yeah, but with Kendall Cox?
No, they've won a major in doubles, Bill.
Okay. Really?
Yeah, how did you not know this?
Woo! I'm taking Kim Jackson, Carson Morris, the California kid.
Let me block this person real quick.
Was this guy trying to sell stuff in our chat?
Yep, he's banned.
Don't you love people like that? There's Colby.
Banned.
What is Colby saying? I mean, what else do we need to accomplish except for Worlds? I mean, I would love to win more majors, but I'm not mad about not doing what we did last year. Dude, I want you to do what you did last year. I love the Slim Reapers, but I mean, come on, dude.
Honestly, Colby, maybe you need a year off. Maybe this is your guys' singles year.
I'm about to call myself Slim Reaper number 1.
No,
And Dylan.
You are not Slim Reaper number 1. I'm not even slim enough.
No, Colby, I just like your freaking team, and I want you guys to do well.
Who'd you take?
Kim and Carson.
No, that's who I was going to pick.
I just want you guys to do well, man, and it pisses me off when you don't, and we throw you on the board and stuff. So I'm waiting, dude. I'm waiting until you do good one, and then I'll pick you again.
Give me. Oh man, I'm really close between Devin, Bearpaw, and Hunter and Kennedy, and Kendall and Stewart. Nope. Give me Jordan, Kirk, and Chris Day.
I love that team.
I didn't see him. I like that team.
I spelled that wrong, didn't I? Whoops. It's just K-U-R-K.
Nope. You were right.
No, yeah.
You were right. You were right. I'm just messing with you, Colby. I don't want you guys to take a year off. I like seeing you guys. I like chalking it up.
Sophomore slump. Don't call it a sophomore slump. Just show up, freaking throw bags to the dang hole, Colby. You're one of the damn best players out here.
I wish Bill would take his own advice. Folks.
Zach's one of the best players out here. You guys are tried and true. You should not do what you did in Clarksville. You should tear it up.
They're going to Tulsa.
You guys are going to Tulsa, Slim Reapers? We'll put them on the side.
Let's just put
them on the side just so we
What if I wanted to pick
them?
you're
more than welcome to pick them. I'm not picking them.
All right, give them to me.
All right.
I got faith in the boys, dude. Even if Bill doesn't.
All right. Disappointment is what you have in your future. I'm just John Colby. I'm just messing up. I'm messing with you, brother. I'm trying to get you fired up. I want you to do good. I'm taking Ooh, Larry Young, Chris Day.
Yeah, I like that team. Seabass and Amish, obviously a favorite. You also have Bearpaw and Foreman in the pools. Probably other Texas boys in the pool.
I got to go with Seabass.
Yeah. Yep.
They just won. Clarksville. I got to go with Seabass right now. Although, I like Larry Young and Chris Day, too.
I like that team a lot. I really do. Why am I in the old school mode?
See that? You see what Gobin just put in there? Y'all are a great team. I was surprised we won. That's why it was not disrespectful to say what I said.
It was disrespect.
Zach is done next year. New Slim Reapers available for next year. And Zach had flu and strep. Oh, well, you didn't tell me all that stuff.
Zach is not done next year.
Zach's the one who got Bryce sick.
Oh, it could have been. It could have been Zach.
Yeah, dude. You shouldn't be there if you're like that, Zach. What are you thinking, man?
Man, I don't know who to pick for singles, Bill. Do I double down on my boy, Drew Dixon?
Colby, if that's what it was, that's understandable. I'm going to have to go research all of you guys' latest results in doubles, though. Maybe we'll pull that up on here after we pick.
Where's Justin Lang? No Justin Lang.
No Lang Bang?
Nope. No Lang Bang. Mm-hmm. Also, what do you think about Seabass?
I don't know. I mean, it's my pick first, though.
Okay, go ahead.
Well, yeah, give me the phone.
You should just know who's there.
You're the one who's looking at it. Okay, let me look at this.
Eric Porter taking A-Mac? I don't know. I mean, that's a bold prediction. I love me some Alex McDonald, but that's a bold shot. I haven't even seen him throw since Nam. Who are you taking? Carson Morris?
Yeah, I'm taking Carson.
Good pick.
I'm taking Carson. California kid. He's coming back.
After what I saw last weekend, this is not really a limb pick, but it's a little sketchy. Dustin Arant.
That's not a limb pick.
I like Dustin right now. He's going good.
I always have liked Dustin.
He only lost to the champ. Drew
twice, right?
I think so.
Yeah. Yeah, it's crazy. Passion picks. Let's go with passion picks
All
here.
right, I will take Jacob Foreman.
No.
Just let me look.
No, don't, dude. Don't
What do you
even
mean?
do
We
that
can't
to me.
overdo
I
Foreman?
don't even think you have a story with Foreman.
Dude, I've played with Foreman. We warmed up together in Tupelo.
That's my guy.
I got Chase Lester. Honestly, Derek Vincent is starting to look real solid
He is.
for some passion. Real solid. Chase Lester, do I get him?
Alex McDonald says since Nam is crazy. Wait, what is he saying here?
I said I haven't seen him throw since now.
Oh, sorry, Alex.
Oh man.
I'm apologizing for Dylan.
Yeah.
Mr. Porter, what up? Got diapers in college to pay for now. He's coming for that first place. I like it. I like it. Since Nam is crazy.
Don't worry about that. Who's Danny Thornton? This he looks solid.
I don't know, but if you don't know him, you ain't getting him as a passion pick.
All right, give me Jacob Foreman.
No, dude.
That's what it is, dude. You started it. I don't even think you know anybody in this list.
I got Chase Lester.
No, you don't. You don't have a story with Chase Lester.
Yes, I do.
You've never even talked to Chase Lester.
I've talked to Chase Lester numerous times.
Somebody get Chase in the chat.
Somebody tag Chase. Chase Lester. Ask him if he knows me. Ask him if we're cool.
That's not the question. Do you have a story?
I said hi to him. He's got a fro. We've streamed him numerous times.
This is out there.
I got Chase Lester.
This is out there. And you know
it is not out there.
Okay.
I have people with less story than that.
You know who else I like that's in this list?
What?
Robert Castillo, the guy from Oregon that traveled all the way to Clarksville. So he's making his way back west. Remember the guy with the glasses with his dog?
No.
He was the farthest person traveled the farthest.
I do, yes,
major.
Robert Castillo. Yes, we met him.
Dude.
He's driving back there. That's all. Yeah, he's retired. I believe he said he was in the military and retired from that. And he travels and plays cornhole.
Folks,
now.
are we giving Bill Chase Lester for real?
And he's got the service dog.
Gosh, Bill,
Is Chase in here? Chase, if you're in here,
you know this is.
Can you tell Dylan that we've talked before? I don't remember the entire conversation, but can you tell Dylan that we've talked and we hung out? Maybe we went to the bathroom and you were over there and I was like, "Sup, bro?"
In the bathroom?
Maybe we went to the bathroom. I was like, "Sup, bro?" And he's like, "Hey, man, how are you?" And then we talked about big D bags.
Oh, yeah. That makes sense. That makes more sense.
I mean, Chase, if you're in here, let him know, please.
It's fine, folks. We'll let him have it.
All right.
We'll let him have it.
I'm taking it. Thanks, Chase. Appreciate it.
Honestly, we don't even need that light on, Bill. Look at how good the lighting. This might be the best lighting we've ever had, and it's just from the computer.
Well, no, I have a light.
That light doesn't
blinding
even matter
right now. Always posting BS to get a bet.
Dude, Hoppy's calling you.
Is Hoppy going to this?
I don't know, but Hoppy, don't be coming at Bill or it'll be me and Bill at Game of Thrones.
Hoppy, are you going to Tulsa?
He's not going.
Okay. All right.
He's not going. All right, lock him in. Lock him in. You can have him.
All right, folks, they are locked in. We're going to do a little bit of discussion here about, we're going to feud a little bit about this venue. Dylan loves it. I freaking hate it.
That's not what I said.
Oh, I was going to play it. It didn't play.
Oh, good. Good.
I was just going to get into it.
We need it pulled up.
The
Is it
venue?
this one? All right, it should be right here. Okay, so we took a poll here. Where's the thing at, Bill? Oh my, this.
Dude, let me just fix it. You don't know what you're doing.
Well, you always reformat. But we took a poll this week. Vote below and add criticisms that could be helpful to the ACO and the Visit Clarksville staff. We'll do our best to relay these messages in the coming weeks. Thank y'all. So the vote was for where the Clarksville Major should be, which venue for 2027,
right.
Assuming the ACO brings the Clarksville Major back to Clarksville, right?
Correct.
I would assume they would. The event has sold out 3 years in a row, right? So regardless of where you put it, I want to just say something real quick, Bill.
Okay.
For the people stating, I won't come back next year if it's XYZ, there were 140 people on the wait list. This thing is still going to sell out. Can we agree on that?
I'll agree with that. I'll agree that it'll still sell out.
Okay. Even if The 95% say Dunn Center and 5% say F&M Bank. Just know, folks, this poll holds actually no weight at all.
No, we're taking the
maybe
screenshot.
not.
We're sending this to Mr. Frank Gears himself after this.
Yeah, I want to see. Can I
I
see the numbers? Uh-oh. I didn't mean to vote.
The numbers is there's 164 votes
Here
right
we go.
now.
Here we go. So 157 people voted for the Dunn Center. Look,
Wait,
Derek's
wait. Hold on. Okay, I just want to look. Okay, tons. Let's look at the idiots. No, I'm joking. Yeah, Crystal. She doesn't even play. We know Crystal.
Yeah, I know. She comes to Oklahoma.
She doesn't even play. Taylor Downs doesn't even play. Derek Dimko does not play.
But Carter Bennett took second in singles.
Carter Bennett does. Jody Moore, but Carter Bennett has never been to the Dunn Center yet.
How do you know this? He didn't play ACL last year, is what you're saying?
That's what I'm saying, yeah.
Okay. So these are the votes, which is good. 164 votes is solid, right? This is a good amount of people. We polled people that care, hopefully, you know?
Yeah.
It is staggering the amount of people that that voted against the F&M Bank Arena.
Okay.
What do you think the main points are before we get into the comments? Or do you want to just go straight in?
Yeah, I'd like to talk about one thing, anyway, in particular about this. Screw the parking. Everybody can get there. Drop your wife off at the front door. You know what I mean? Walk in. You might have to lug it a little bit, this and that. Screw the amount of money it took for parking. Yeah, it sucks, but you can find $6 parking in other places around the town that's up on the hill. You can do it like screw all those things. I don't care about those things. What I do care about is everybody being searched on the way in, number one, and having to throw out maybe a coffee or something like that on your way in that you purchased that morning in a rush to get to the venue because maybe you're a coffee person in the morning. Maybe you stayed up late and won the pre-party blind draw and you want to have a little bit of coffee in the morning. And they say, no, that can't come in. Your $8 coffee that you just bought from Dutch Brothers, you got to either dump on the sidewalk or finish right there. So we get inside. Let's say we dump it out. And it's like, oh, this is a venue. They have concessions. They're going to have coffee. The first day that I was there, I got there at exactly 8 a.m. to make sure we could stream by 9. Coffee did not touch my lips until 9:30. Not due to me. I was at the concessions. I asked them 100 freaking times, is your coffee ready? And they said, no, it'll just be a few minutes. I had to wait an hour and a half to get a freaking coffee. I'm not like a crazy morning person. I like a cup of coffee in the morning. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. So right there, I was like, are you kidding me? You're going to have me dump out an $8 coffee and then come here. And then the price of that coffee, it was $4 for one of the hotel
cups.
Yeah, one of the hotel complimentary coffees. You know, the little tiny, like 4-ounce cups or whatever.
Yeah.
That's crazy. That was double the price of my coffee that was a little snobby because you get it from Dutch Brothers or something like that. You know what I mean? How do you have crappier coffee at twice the price and not ready in the morning?
Yeah, no, that is a legitimate concern. Yeah. I think the second biggest concern, and probably more important than the one you actually just stated, is no public access to water, drinking water, right?
Dude, that
seems like a safety hazard, in my opinion, right? Insane. And I understand that this is a concert venue or a event venue where people may be in there a max of 5 hours or something like that. So maybe it's acceptable in those situations. We're talking, we were in there specifically on Saturday from 7 a.m. until we were there till almost 2 in the morning.
Right.
So if
I didn't get home until 2 in the morning and I live 15 minutes away.
Yeah. So no public access or like free access to water is a little bit crazy. For that amount of time.
That is another one of my major gripes. Is that
I would say it's the most major. Yeah.
That I walked around. I went to every bathroom in there looking for what, because usually there's a water fountain next to the bathroom. You know what I mean? And I had my old coffee cup, my little 4-ounce deal that I was just going to fill up and go drink water. Couldn't do it. Water was $5.50 a bottle, plus they wanted a tip after that. You know what I mean? And that's where it's just like, dude, you're not going to provide any sort of free water from a fountain. I know people have said anyway, that they were filling cups up in the sink in the bathroom to drink their water there.
Yeah, that's crazy.
You know, and that's gross, dude. That is gross.
Yeah, so that would be a major, like they would have to provide something or severely decrease the prices of water. You know, $2 bottle of water, I can do $2.
Yeah,
You know?
I can do $2. I can do $2.50. I can do whatever. But don't ask me for a dang tip to go pull a bottle of water out of a refrigerator and set it on a counter. I'm sorry, dude. It is not a service industry in the sense that they are serving a table, making $2.15 federal minimum wage per hour, and rely on tips. That is just somebody that literally turned around, grabbed you a water that's making at least actual minimum wage. You know what? And it's just like,
and then people are saying they closed concessions today. I didn't even know that, considering I pretty much I ate 2 meals at the concessions. One was the barbecue sandwich, one was the chicken sandwich. I don't think those were reasonably like terrible, right? Like $12, I think, for like a sandwich and a bag of chips. Like, it's not great, but to be honest, it could have been a lot worse on that side of things. But closing it at 8, when I know people were there for the blind draw till past midnight, and like I said, on Saturday we were there till 1:30 in the morning. So to close concessions for, I mean, we're talking 5 hours. People were still there, you know. It's a little crazy. I mean, and we can sit here and we may have backdoored some waters. You know, we go outside. I was running to my truck and chugging bottles of water. Literally, we were chugging bottles of water 2 at a time sometimes to come back in to hold us over for a couple hours to then go back out and chug. And we're talking about not beers. I mean, I don't drink, but Bill does drink. But he wasn't even going out to the vehicle to get alcohol or anything.
Not at all.
Straight water and a little bit of energy, some caffeine.
Yeah, caffeine.
Once we figured out the coffee situation was absolutely crazy. And that was it, dude. That was the only reason we were going out there.
So on Friday night, I decided to buy 1 drink from there. Yeah, I wanted to support the venue in some. I decided to buy 1 freaking drink. 1. It was a double Jack on the rocks, right? I walk in, very nice, bubbly, happy personality, walking into the White Claw Lounge. Nice lady was over there, ready to pour a drink. I said, hey, may I get a double Jack? And I would like a heavy pour if you can. You know, I just wanted... I wanted to feel like I was getting my money's worth. You know what I mean? To see, hey, maybe at least I get some sort of small benefit that where they'll pour a triple and it's supposed to be a double. No. Took out the little measuring cup, right? Filled up and as she was moving it over to the cup, dumped a little bit on the counter. You know what I mean? And dumped it and then did it again and dumped it. And I'm like, are you freaking kidding? That's your heavy pour. Half of my drink is on your freaking counter right now. I was a little angry at that. She rang it up. I did the absolute lowest tip possible that you can do. Usually I just hand $1 for a drink, you know what I mean? But it's on the pad and you can't hand cash at this place. That was another crazy thing is they didn't take cash. They only took cards. Yeah. So I see this tip thing. I hit the lowest freaking thing on there. My bill for 1 double Jack was $28. Yeah. 28 and change. I want $28 for 1. It was crazy, dude.
I want to chime in on the cash thing, Bill. Because at one point, I bought food and a drink, and I gave the lady a $20 bill, and it was like $19.40 something for everything I got. Yeah. She's like, hey, we don't have change. And I said, it's fine. And she took the 20.
Yeah,
Did she pocket that?
She was expecting the tip. I don't know.
Well, what I'm saying is if it's cashless...
That's what everybody said.
I know. I found that out after I gave this lady a $20 bill. I think she pocketed that thing. Right?
Yeah, I mean, could have. Yeah, 100%.
I have no idea. Okay, so let's move on to something else. The glares on the boards. Okay, yes, it was bad. I'll give credit to everybody.
That can be adjusted. That can be
also, it is a level playing field, right? Everybody has to play on the same sets of boards. Right. Okay, so it was not a great time. Right. It's not ideal. But from what I've heard from both the Visit Clarksville guy that I'm close with and Frank, they think there's adjustments that can be made to that lighting to make it better. Like I said, I don't foresee us going back there next year. But if so, it sounds like that's at least one thing that
can be adjusted.
Will be addressed. Yeah. We're going to send out an email next week. That's kind of why we're doing the podcast as well. And we wanted to get your stuff in. We're going to send. Frank asked us for an email on our thoughts on the venue just because we were there for so long. I mean, we spent, I wouldn't say the most hours, but very close to the most hours in every venue we go to, you know, and they usually send us a recap on how they thought it went, and they want to know how we thought it went. You know what I mean? Stuff like that.
The lights were terrible. I got to play from the inside board, so I didn't see the lights too much. You played from the outside. You're so short that you couldn't see it because it you know, people, you know, 5'5" and above, it's right in their eyes. Anybody below that, you can't really see it. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Shannon says some were like looking into the sun. I don't know.
Did
I'm
you-
not
did you-
giving any. Yeah, the guy got down. I mean,
Did
I
you-
had to glare the whole time. I
you
played
not
into
get
it
the
for
joke?
co-ed and everything. I'm not giving that attention.
Yeah.
Okay, we're not going to talk about Cody's beard. Cody got cut off because he made a lewd comment.
Yeah, he did.
I mean, Cody, it's funny, but you're lucky you didn't get charged. Like, I mean,
no,
so-
he ain't gonna get. You can't get charged for First Amendment. You can't get charged for anything like that.
Well,
it's not a.
I
He
mean,
didn't
you
do
could be
anything.
banned from the.
It was.
It's
I would
borderline
say it was a
harassment.
lewd comment, especially if it was towards a female. You know what I mean?
Probably
And
it was.
I'd be like, "That's it's on the edge. It is on the edge."
And he got cut off from drinking. He
and then
wasn't
got
happy
cut.
about
Yeah,
that.
that was.
I feel like that was a pretty cordial. What would I say? Punishment
Yeah, maybe,
on side of the venue.
maybe.
You can't just say whatever you want to whoever you want.
You can, especially.
But there are consequences.
There
There
are,
can be
yeah, there
consequences,
can.
right? Yeah, you have a right, but there are consequences. Okay,
Yeah,
next
cost for
thing.
food. That's going. I told my story about the drink. The food was the same way. The pizzas that the pizza place
Glare.
had upstairs, it seemed like they were small personal pizzas, and they were selling each slice for $7.25, $7.50, something like that. Crazy, dude. For one corner of a small pizza, it wasn't a corner of a big. Even if it was a corner of a big pizza, that's still not that great. You know what I mean? You should feel full if you're spending $7.25 just on the food and not buying the $5.50 water
Yeah.
with that. And it's a little crazy.
Yeah, a lot of people said they went across the street to the Joe's Garage, which is good for Joe's Garage.
Joe's Garage, or the Shelby's Trio, I believe it's what it's
Yes,
called.
it is.
Joe's Garage is one of the businesses in there. They were the big winner of the entire weekend, in my opinion.
Well, and it's one of the big pros of F&M Bank Arena is how close you are. Your walking distance to many, many different restaurants, right? I mean, Black Horse, Strawberry Alley, the Mailroom, Joe's Garage. All these things were very, very close.
That is something I do want to talk about also, because a lot of people did talk about the food being so expensive and not getting their value on stuff like that, and then not going out also and just going to get. There are places everywhere. We're local here. We know where they are. But I mean, we walked on Friday night and went out to one of the places. It took 5 minutes. As what the walk is there. It's not uphill. It's not anything crazy whatsoever. So I don't know. I don't like. While the prices were very, you didn't have to support that. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You could have gone to any of the restaurants out there and got very good food for very reasonable prices downtown.
Yeah.
So
I also do want to put one thing into perspective. Bill, you made this comment. People were saying $10 beers. To be clear, they were $9, right? At least the cheapest beer was $9.
domestics and then $10 everything
Okay,
else.
let's go with $9 on it, right? Because if you're a real stickler, you'll drink the cheapest beer, right? Beer drinkers will drink the cheapest
Everybody
beer.
was drinking $9 beers,
Okay.
except the White Claws, $15.
Nate was still hitting them.
Yeah, $15 for a White Claw.
Yikes. But anyway, so Bill made a good point about this. If those were 12-ounce cans and they were $6, we don't think there would have been as much of a complaint.
We don't think so. We don't think there.
And what we're saying,
people may have said like, "Oh, that's expensive," but anybody's going to go up there and hand them $6 for a 12-ounce can, right? You believe that too, correct?
I do, yeah. And what we're saying is a 16-ounce can, which is what was provided at $9, is the same price per ounce,
correct,
as a 12-ounce $6 beer.
That is.
We just wanted to make that clear for everybody. Like $9 for a 16-ounce beer at a arena venue is not the worst I've ever seen.
It's not the worst I've ever seen for cornhole. It is pretty bad for cornhole.
Yeah.
Like I'm not trying to justify the price whatsoever. I would just say that I believe the venue could have sold more volume and made a lot more money buying 12-ounce cans and then selling those at $6 a piece rather than 16-ounce cans at $9 a piece. And they would have gotten better tips. It would have increased their stuff a lot.
Yeah.
For those people, just because you walk up and it's like $6, yeah, this sucks, but I'm still gonna pay it. At $9, I think I bought 2 of them, and that was that.
Yeah. Just looking through more comments. Yeah, the parking thing. If you got tickets, also I talked to the Visit Clarksville guy, so hopefully more people get this out there. But
Sam,
those
that's
tickets,
crazy. That is crazy, Sam. I would dude, $3 beers. I'm at the bar all day, dude. Don't stream it alone.
yeah, that $3 domestics.
$3 beers. I'm hanging. I'm buying you.
We'd have
Sam, I'll buy you a beer if we get a place.
We'd have different problems if it was $3 beers.
Yeah.
We would have much different problems.
I don't know if
but
John Coleman would make it home.
Yeah, I talked to the Visit Clarksville guy. He said all those tickets for people that backed in. So if you know somebody that got a ticket for backing in instead of pulling into a spot, the Visit Clarksville guy told me those tickets are all disputable.
It doesn't matter. They're out of town now.
Yeah.
They're gone. You know what I mean? Like, it's private property, so if you backed into something like that or whatever and got a ticket, that's crazy. But these people are gone. That's the issue. You know what I mean? Is that they taken them. What do? Do they call the court and say, no, I want to dispute this, but I'm out of town, and then have to drive down for a court day or something like that? Or do they just pay the $100 it is? You know?
Yeah. Security, I mean, yeah, the security thing was a little wild, but it's just what they do for every event there, right? Like, it's not like they're doing this for everything. It doesn't matter what it is. They treat every event the same, and maybe this is something that, Frank or them can talk to about people next year, talk to the staff, be like, hey, maybe be a little more lenient. These people have all this stuff they're bringing in here. I don't know what you do about that.
The security at the place was tight, and I think most people are talking about when they came in and getting searched and stuff like that. Some people got searched, some people didn't, but they were tight doing things like that. Security was all over the place, walking around the entire time. People felt like they were being watched all the time. They were nice. I talked to a lot of them. There was one thing that kind of stood out to me that I didn't like from one of the security guards, and it was kind of, I don't want to say it was like a tyrant cop, but it was somebody that's like, he's got to use his power to make a customer kind of feel bad a little bit. And this guy, he just walks up to buy a drink from the place. I think it was actually Miguel Valencia.
Yeah.
Miguel is way over 21. You know what I mean? Has provided his ID before in the day to this exact same person. Walks up, buys a drink, and she's like, ID? He's like, well, shit, I got to go. I can't buy it now. I got to go back. I was just here, And she's like, I still need your ID. And the cop's like, yeah, you can't buy freaking alcohol without an ID. Don't you know that? Like, kind of. And it was just a little like, dude, stay over there for a minute. You know what I mean?
He's got it handled.
Exactly.
He's going to do the right thing. Like,
he's going to do it anyway. But it was just one of the things like, dude, are you freaking kidding? You did not have to interject and say anything whatsoever.
Yeah, that's rough. Somebody did say at one point they did feel safe because of the amount of security there.
Yeah.
So that is cool a plus, right? Maybe if you have small children there or something like that, and you're worried about it. Some people did say that.
Yeah, I'm not knocking. I talked to a bunch of them. Definitely they were all very nice. Although that one interaction was like, dude, you could have just kept your mouth shut. Like, it's done.
Yeah, I like what Chris Watkins said. I was blessed enough to make one more major in case it was my last. Never know what life will throw at you next. So that's just a nice little positive guy right there.
Yeah.
Reading all of Shannon's stuff. Let's see if I've got anything in here that we haven't already covered. Constant roving. No cups meant people paid $6 for a $2 soda. Yeah.
Dude, the no water fountain thing, that is the done deal for me. If I cannot bring in water or bring in a bottle, I'm not sure businesses can stop you from bringing in a bottle of water on your own. I think that's against the law. I'm not sure. I think
if there's no public water provided.
In Disney World, you can bring your own bottle in there. And if they have you dump it because they don't think it's water, that's fine. They have water fountains. You can dump it right there and then fill it. They'll still let you bring it in. You know what I mean? And you fill it up there. It's crazy. Disney World allows you to do that.
Yeah. Trey Manning said he liked, for spectators, Evan Bank was perfect. You can watch any game at any board. Yeah, I thought that was cool.
Yeah, spectators, that is a good comment, and that is very true. Same with the Dunn Center, though.
Yeah, the Dunn Center has the very similar setup when it comes to the stadium seating. Wonderful facilities. Layout was good. Always ran well. Prices for parking concessions over the top. Security facility are understood because of the money they have in the building. A little too much for Cornhole, in my opinion. Probably felt very safe, though. The amount of staff could have responded quickly to just about anything. Concession, self-help, and ask for tips. That's crazy.
Yeah.
So good comments from Bill Borgens. And yeah, I mean, there was an issue with one lady we know well. I know she fell down or got sick or something. And the team there at F&M Bank was like on it immediately. Yeah. So that was really good. Everything was handled the correct way. So that kind of just goes to show what that can do for us.
Concession self-help, asking for tips. It is wild.
Yeah,
Wild.
I didn't tip there. I mean that 40 cent.
I did.
Or
I did the
whatever,
little
but-
one every time. I feel weird at a freaking counter, and that's what they count on is people like me that feel weird and just did. I hit the lowest one every time, and I feel bad for hitting even the lowest one. But it's freaking annoying.
Yeah, I mean Jacob Dennis say move Clarksville to Bowling Green. I mean,
No, I'm not. I'm not now with that Jacob Dennis. We'll have a new one in Bowling
yeah,
Green. How
if
about
you
that?
want a major in Bowling Green, we said this on the stream. We've said it time and time again. Get with your local travel people. Like I
Yeah,
said, visit
visit
Clarksville. I
Bowling
know this
Green.
guy. We got together with this guy 4 or 5 years ago to make the major happen in the first place. Now we've had a major here for 3 years. That guy helps the ACO come there. He gets the things out to the businesses. He does all this stuff. And that's how you get the stuff rolling in your town. You find a venue, you talk to that guy, that person, and then they reach out to the ACO together, and then you get something moving.
So one of the biggest benefits of doing that, talking to there is a city center for every city or somebody that's visit this town. They're usually called Visit Clarksville, Visit Owensboro,
Whatever it
Visit.
is,
You know,
yeah.
it's a city center. These people take tax money and they utilize that tax money to bring people into the city. So
Revenue,
the local
yeah.
business, you're right, because the local businesses serve them, and it's great for the businesses, but it's also great for the city again because the tax revenue that comes in goes back to the city for something like that. So the first step would be going to a place like that, talking to those people there, saying, hey, you know, in this area, I don't know what size venues we have, and it's all based off of that. But I know there could be 300 to 500 people plus their families. So maybe total, we'll say 1,000 people that could come into the town if we had a venue for 2 days.
Yeah, they will
You know
be
what I
here
mean?
for
And
3
then-
nights and 2 days or
Right.
4 nights. And
That's hotels, that's food that everybody's got to
Yeah.
eat 3 times a day. And the city center's like, oh, well, maybe we can gather some money and make this happen. The city center may go to a convention center and say, hey, we'd like to, you know, I don't know, do 25%, 30%. And depending on the rest of the cost, if the ACO wants to cover that or not, maybe that's a venue that's possible.
yeah, and that's what's gone on in the past. And usually that Visit Clarksville, that city center, has connections with these major venues way prior to a major coming to
Right.
that city. Like my buddy Blake here, he works with the Dunn Center constantly. He's the reason it went to F&M Bank. It's like he's
Right.
like, I wanted to go to F&M Bank. It's a nicer facility. It's more centrally located. Blake doesn't see the things that we see as cornhole players, right?
Right.
He doesn't see the other prices of other majors. He doesn't see the glare on the boards until they're literally down on the floor.
I
Things like that.
will say the Dunn Center is not as good as venue as the F&M Bank. If the F&M Bank crossed all my check, I could have water there. I could bring in my bottle of water. I don't care about the parking. It is what it is. You know what I mean? If what else? There wasn't so much crazy security. If you know, all of these complaints that we have here, if those were gone and we could be at the F&M Bank, if they were even on all those other things, we would be at the F&M Bank. It is a cooler venue. It's
Yeah.
100% cool. It's
Yes.
awesome. The air conditioning's better. It's got seating all around. It's got numerous restaurants upstairs that you go. Like, it is way better than going to the Dunn Center and having one concession place with some hot dogs and burgers. You know, like, it is 100%. Although there are so many negatives about it that I don't believe that they would change to say, hey, I just want to go back to the Dunn Center now.
Yeah, I don't. Yeah, and that's where I'm kind of like in between if that's the good move or not, right? Because the Dunn Center has the upstairs areas that we know are very, very hot. We have to go up and down those stairs. The parking for Dunn Center gets a little crazy as well, if I remember correctly.
Yeah.
It's not as centrally located to restaurants and things like that. The concessions are not as good.
They're not as good, but they are cheaper. People will buy a hot
Right.
dog and a burger for $4 and $5,
meals.
and they'll be fine rather than $7.25 for a small
Yeah.
pizza, and you also got to buy a drink.
So we'll be talking with Frank. We'll be talking with Blake, and by next year we'll see what happens. I can't tell you.
Yeah.
Like I said, if somebody just provided water, I'd probably be good. You know what I mean? Like I don't even care about the rest of this stuff. But
the
you know,
reason the water is so important to us, not only for just like hydration, but when you're sitting there and you're talking and you're streaming, like one day doing 12-hour stream, and I can't sip on something like a water without paying $15 freaking dollars. Like, that's crazy to me that you can't do that, because we're talking the entire time, and I just want just a sip of water once. I don't want to have to get up and run to the car to slam a bottle and then go back and be in the exact spot I was in 10 minutes. That's my issue with that. Anyway, let's talk about the parking just for a second, and then we'll be done with it.
Okay.
The parking, one of the lots, the actual parking garage, what I heard was it's $10 a day. You could park there all day. That's what they state. Although if you leave, you got to pay again when you come back. That was people's biggest complaints. Is that
that's kind of
they're
crazy.
like, hey, I got a ticket to park all day. I left to go get food. I came back, and then they made me pay it again, even though I had a ticket that says all day, $10. You know what I mean? That was a problem. There is food around the place. I would have just walk up the street. You'll run into a million freaking restaurants out there. That would be fine. Other people now did not want to walk up the hill. They called it Cardiac Hill or something like that to be able to get up and actually get in the venue. 90% of the people came in the back door. The back door was not supposed to be available to.
I don't think 90%, Bill, but
maybe not. There was a lot of people. There was a lot of. By the end, there was a lot of people coming in the back door like that, which was on the same.
Yeah,
you know,
we were able to utilize it as ACO staff, which was good for us, mainly because like the stream is right there, so like we're running in, running out. In the limited time that we ever have to do anything like eat or drink water and stuff like that. But yeah, more and more people started to use that door, and I don't know, they weren't super strict on it, to be honest. I mean,
no, they weren't. You could have almost said you're anybody, and they would have let you in. But that still isn't the front door. I would say if the hill was so bad, park your car at the top of the hill, drop off your Zuka, drop off all your bags with somebody there, drop them off, and then go park and walk up the hill not carrying anything. That's probably the best way you could do it. I know up the hill, people were saying the parking was $20 to $26 per day. And that is a little wild, paying $26 per day just to not walk up that hill. I don't think that hill was that crazy. There was if you go all the way around the building on the far side, it's not as steep as walking just directly up College Street. Folks, or whatever.
The hill is good for you.
Okay? I knew you were going to say that. But there are some people that I mean, you got to take breaks. There are some people that when you walk up, you know, they're not in shape like you. And I know you say it's good for you. They don't want to do that right before freaking cornhole. And that's what I'm saying, walking all the way around the building, a lot farther walk. I know that, but it's a lot less steep.
Clarksville Fitness plan starts next week. Get you guys in shape for the major next year.
Next time we're doing a mile run before the major.
I ran up that hill twice on Saturday, actually, in between streaming.
Yeah.
See, Katie was a fan of the hill.
Katie was a fan of it. I would have walked up the hill, no problem. It's not.
You might have to stop once.
But I do understand there are some people that wouldn't walk up that hill, or wouldn't. There's some people that probably wouldn't make it up the hill. We'll talk about that off stream.
Okay. Anyways, the hill is a non-factor. Okay. There's a hill in Knoxville. There's a hill all over the place. There's hills everywhere. Okay. You gotta be able to walk up hills. If you can't walk up hills, I'm sorry. We're going to reevaluate some other things. Maybe Clarksville Major's not for you. And that's it. If it's at F&M Bank.
Maybe.
Or if it's at the Dunn Center, because then you got to walk up the stairs, right?
Yeah, Mitch says, F that hill. I wasn't even that dude. It is a hill.
It's not bad.
But it ain't that bad. It's like 100 yards.
If it's not even 100 yards.
Not even 100 yards.
It's not even 100 yards.
It's not that bad. It's what I'm saying. But if it was that big of it, like if I had to carry a Zuka, freaking this and that, a bunch of bait, and I was carrying a bunch, then it would annoy me a little bit. Just drop it off at front. They have like a no loading zone, but you can stop and throw stuff out and then go park. The parking lot is literally right there.
I will. You guys let me know. We'll get a list together next year. I'll hike your stuff up the hill for $5 an item.
Dude, Liam can start a business.
No, this is me. Why are you trying to hijack my business for your 12-year-old son?
Liam's going to do it.
I will carry your stuff up the hill, folks. I'll do as many down and backs as I have to get you guys up and down the dang hill.
Jacob, wait. Dude, Jacob Patterson got the cavity search, dude. Whoa.
Whoa.
Hey, dude, some people like that. No, I'm just joking.
Ride your Zuka down the hill. It's a reward. See, you go up, you come back down. It's all good.
I survived the hill, thankfully. Had asthma inhaler. Exactly. No, I didn't have
What do you mean exactly?
Ride the Zuka down the hill. What's that?
We'll give people rides in the back of my truck. We'll put them in the
No,
bed. We'll do a dang hay ride next year. We're doing a hay
I'm
ride
saying
around the F&M Bank
exactly
Arena.
as some people
$5 a head.
issues like that and need an inhaler because they have asthma.
I'll be on one of those pedal bikes that hold like 4 people on the back. You know what I mean? Or we'll get a horse and carriage. Is this what you guys need? Maybe we can get coffees for Bill.
Yeah.
I mean, you guys are starting. You know what?
Thing, the coffee
We're gonna have to get off soon because I'm starting to feel like this chat's a little privileged. I'm feeling a lot of cornhole privilege in the chat and the comment section now, and they're getting me a little ticked off.
Dude, they don't want to
walk up a little hill, get your coffee, pay for it. If you don't like the price, you don't freaking drink coffee. But water is an issue.
The coffee wasn't available until 9:30.
Drink it before you get in there. You're good till 9:30.
No, then I'm wired like crazy, and I'm acting like you on the live stream.
Bing bop.
Bing bop.
I'm just telling you, chat.
All right. Couldn't even bring in a coffee insane is what Katie
next
says.
year, 90 days out from Clarksville, you guys are doing hill repeats. Every single one of you that's signed up. I'll start something up.
Yeah, we'll do a little business. The extra $5, we'll carry you up the hill.
No. I'm not carrying humans up the hill. We'll carry your stuff. Okay? I'm not.
What if we got a little golf cart?
That'd be sweet. The limo one. We have a limo one in the county that I work for.
We could probably pay it off over the weekend. People needing rides back and forth to their car. Keep Liam in there.
Yeah. Katie, she said I adapted with the given circumstances. Exactly. She has short legs, folks. She made it up the hill.
Katie also doesn't have asthma.
Well, you don't know that.
I mean, what I'm saying is Boatman had an anecdotal piece of evidence that said he had asthma. And
but
he had
made it.
And he did.
If you don't have your inhaler and you've got asthma, get it together.
Dude, what you're acting like right now is you're like, how come you can't do a marathon? And it's a guy with sitting in a wheelchair. No. You know what I mean? Like, why can't you do a marathon? What's wrong with you?
I bet you Wheels could have wheeled up that hill.
Backwards or forwards?
Forward.
I'd be afraid going forward. I feel like I'd fall back.
I think Wheels could have made it up. Wheels, you're coming to Clarksville next year just to test my theory.
This is
somebody with no legs. If somebody with no legs makes it up the hill, if any of you with legs have complained, you will watch Wheels go up the hill before you go up the hill. And then I want you to complain at the top.
We're going to juice him up with a lot of coffee, maybe a little bit of cocaine before he
Wheels? He doesn't even need it. He'll do it at an 80 heart rate.
Okay, all right.
Wheels is a stud. Everybody without legs is more capable than a lot of people with legs because they're grateful for what they have. You people with legs are getting a little bit ungrateful.
This guy, I told you I got him fired up, folks. I got him fired up.
You got legs?
You need to stop.
Be grateful.
You need to stop.
Good night, chat. You gotta be kidding me. You gotta be kidding me.
Yeah, $15 for a pizza and a pop was ridiculous. Yeah, we talked about that. We
don't
talked
eat
about
pizza and pop. Pack a sandwich, Jacob. How about that?
You can't bring it in.
Eat it outside. I'm done with the chat. They're actually, you know what? There's nothing wrong with the venue. We're going back next year. I'm sending Frank an email. All we need is water. Water provided, and we're good. Okay? Even if that means the ACO buys bottles of water, get the 40-pack.
They're not allowed to bring it in.
They can make a deal with F&M, or you have them right outside on the concrete. Bing bop.
Another business for Liam.
Look, Zuka travel, waters, all sorts of things. If you want a pat on the back, that's 50 cents. When you make it to the top of the hill, we'll put Murphy up there.
Big winner, though. Big winner, Shelby's Trio. 100%. Yeah. Those guys had to have freaking... Everybody I heard was over there. I didn't get the enjoyment of, a couple hours to go over there and hang out.
I didn't either. But Cody says, see, Dayton Weber would make it up that hill. See what I mean? I mean, yeah. Liam's about to be a millionaire.
Who said Dayton Weber would make it up there?
Cody Brewer. He gets it, man. These people get me. They understand.
No, I know Dayton would make it up there.
Tristan Jones says he'll carry people for $20. ACO ain't buying water. ACO might buy water.
Liam's about to be a millionaire. Exactly. We'll have Liam do it. I'm going to get him a little golf cart. He's going to bring you... Actually, you know what, folks? Just buy the Zuka that's on wheels that you can, has a little electrical charge and just zoom yourself up there.
Yeah, there's a lot of options here. Complaining about the hill, it's on the lowest level of the priority list. The lowest level. I wish there was a bigger hill at this point.
I agree. We kind of made fun of the hill a little bit at the very beginning. There's only one comment that stuck out to me about the hill. I'm not going to say who it was. You know who could make a lot of money with that hill?
Who?
Nelson.
Yeah, with his scooter.
Yeah.
Because he can put a trailer on the back of that thing.
Yeah.
You hop 2 people in there, and he just starts riding. And Scott Swinson.
Boatman would be in there, 100%.
Boatman wouldn't be in there. Boatman's a trooper, dude. He's
Plus,
going up the hill, inhaler
what if
pumps
he
all the way
offered
through.
refreshments in the trailer?
Well, you got to finish them before you get to the top, but yes.
Yeah, but people going from the top down and then back up. You know what I mean?
Nelson, we're putting a CBC sticker on your scooter, though.
Yeah,
that's the
Nelson,
deal.
that's my idea, dude.
It's
We're
our
making you
idea.
money now.
I'm just saying, folks, be grateful for what you got, okay? But bring water next year.
I'll steal that.
Stash water in the bushes. Do what you got to do if we're at the F&M Bank
Stash
Arena.
water in the bushes, yeah.
If worse comes to worse, there's a possibility that we just put water in the back of my truck, and it becomes a place where you guys can all go to get water. I wouldn't mind doing it for free. I don't even care. I would do that.
Liam will be in the truck all day with a little
Tip jar.
Yeah. So
You guys donate as you wish. Liam, he's one of the cutest kids ever, so you probably give more money to him than you would the venue.
just remember, the venue's selling them for $5.50 plus tip. Okay, if we're giving them for free, that donation needs to be something commensurate to
Mitch.
what the venue. No.
Mitch, you're not coming next year. I don't trust that you're even coming to another major. I haven't seen you since Nam. That's what I wear your hat, and this
Yeah,
is
Mitch, where are you at, dude?
all I
Where are
seen you
at?
is in live streams, and that's not good enough anymore.
Yeah, Mitch, it's time to see you again, brother.
Okay, folks, we appreciate you. It's been a great stream. Good luck in Tulsa if you're going to Tulsa. We'll be back next week, I think. Yeah, I don't have anything planned next week. You don't have anything planned next week. We're good.
Yeah, we'll be here next
We're
week.
making a lot of bags, folks. Check out the Polarises. Drew one with the Polaris Slims and the Predator Slims. We're doing every bag series in slim and thick, so wait for that to come out. That's a new thing.
It'll be on the website. There'll be a
Very
little drop down
soon. And then there will be an explanation post made on what the difference is between the... There's really going to be 3 different fill variants. The slim, the regular, and the thick. It will be explained.
Yeah.
Okay? So be on the lookout for that. It's pretty cool. It seems to be working. Drew's winning with them. I mean, a lot of people are winning with them. I think Rob Tussin threw slims last night, too.
Mitch thinks Aaron Lambert's crazy for throwing the thick boys.
I'd like the thick ones.
Yeah, Mitch hates them.
Like them thick, boy.
The thick boys, thick.
All right, folks. We do appreciate you. Haters gonna hate. The haters gonna hate shirts going live too.
They
man.
went freaking hard, dude.
Yeah, we're gonna get more of those. Hopefully, we can finally get some dang apparel on the website one day.
Molly, it's THICC, not thick like that. Molly, what are you
Molly's
doing?
3 C's.
3 C's. Okay. All right, we're out of here, folks.
All right, folks. This is CBC Faith Family 4 Baggers.
Out.